How's it going, YouTube? This is Skul, and welcome to my video game pickups for the month of July 2022, with the caveat that pretty much everything you see here was not actually obtained in the month of July 2022. But it's been a very, very long time since I've done a video game pickups video. In fact, I haven't done one at all since I moved to Nebraska. I've got this set up here now. I've got my camera right here that should hopefully be showing off some pretty cool stuff. And I guess I'll just go ahead and start off with the first thing that the camera can see, and that is I got this beautiful ice blue Nintendo 64. I love the N64, and I've always wanted this particular one out. No, there's just something about this that is really, really appealing. You can see right there in the video. Man, that looks nice. And this is a very special N64 because this has a modification to it. This has an RGB mod from Tim Worthington. And if you're not huge into the retro gaming scene, you probably have no idea what that means. But basically, it takes the Nintendo 64 video and makes it way sharper and way clearer than it was ever able to do on its own. When paired with an upscaler, I use an OSSC, you're able to plug this into a modern TV and get razor sharp pixels from it in ways that you would never imagine was even possible. I highly recommend you guys check out the My Life in Gaming channel. They have tons of videos on how to get pristine picture from your old consoles on modern TVs. And I've wanted an RGB modded N64 for a very long time. Finally got around to getting one, and let me tell you, seeing these old games on my TV with beautiful clarity, it is so good. N64, I grew up on this, so super happy to have an RGB modded N64, even happier that it's an ice blue N64. It also came with a controller, which I didn't bring out here, but yeah, that's the first thing for me to show off. In terms of retro gaming, I guess I'll go ahead and just keep going here. I got a few things. So, first thing I am going to show off here is this Mega EverDrive Pro from Crix. So if you guys don't know what the Mega EverDrive is, or what EverDrives are in general, basically these allow for you to, here actually I'll pop it open so you can actually see the cartridge itself. See, this is for the Sega Genesis, and you can see here it's just a normal cartridge. It's just a normal shaped cartridge anyway. But the way this works is when you plug this into a system that it's designed for, you're able to load up ROMs on a micro SD card. That's it. It'd help if I showed it the right way. And you're able to load up ROMs of games onto this and play them on the original system without the need of owning those games. And sometime last year, I came to realize I actually don't care as much as I used to about collecting games themselves, especially with how ridiculously pricey they've gotten. But I do still care about playing on the original system. Emulation doesn't do it for me. I prefer not to use FPGA systems either, like the Mega SG. I want to use a real Genesis, but games, I didn't really care for collecting games. And EverDrive is a great compromise. And this in particular is great because the Mega EverDrive Pro specifically is able to play not only Sega Genesis games, but also Sega CD games off the cartridge without the need of owning a Sega CD game console, which is good because a lot of them are going out of, they're not working so well, and I don't even own one anyway. So I'm able to play Sega Genesis games, Sega CD games, Sega 32X games. I do own a 32X, so I can do that. This also plays Sega Master System games with enhanced audio if those support it. And it even has a core to play NES games on a Sega Genesis. And, you know, this wasn't the cheapest thing in the world. This cost me around $200, but it was a no-brainer. Like, this allows for me to play the entire game library for 5 different systems off of a single cartridge and a single Genesis. Like, it's a no-brainer to me. So, yeah. I was very happy to get this EverDrive. I'm looking forward to getting more EverDrives from Crix. I really would love to get a FX Pack Pro, which is the EverDrive that he makes for the Super Nintendo. I also got something akin to an EverDrive here. This isn't literally an EverDrive, but this is close enough. This is a Jaguar Game Drive, which is a flash cart. That's what an EverDrive is a flash cart. All Hoovers are vacuums, but not all vacuums are Hoovers. All EverDrives are flash carts, but not all flash carts are EverDrives. This one is a Jaguar Game Drive, which allows for me to play every game I want on my Atari Jaguar. And you know what? I love my Jaguar. I don't know what it is about the Jag, but I just love it. I'm a huge fan of failed consoles, and I love my Jag, and I've wanted to get more games for it. And when I found out they made a basically an EverDrive for the Jaguar, it was like, okay, let's get this. And the great thing about this is that it not only plays Jaguar games, it plays Jaguar CD games without the need of a Jaguar CD unit, which is good because there were so few of those made, and almost all of them just kick the bucket like so fast. So this has been so fun. It's really revitalized my interest in playing Jaguar games for myself. It's been so nice, and yeah, I'm so happy to have gotten that. So that's 2 EverDrives that I've gotten for retro systems. I'm hoping to get more in the future. Let me go ahead and show this off. Of course, we got a new amiibo since the last time I made a games pickup video, and this is Min Min, and I have my microphone arm is getting in the way there. There we go. You can see it there. So yeah, Min Min is the first of the Wave 2 amiibo to be released. They just announced that Steve and Alexa are going to be getting amiibos on September 9, which is the same day that Splatoon 3 comes out, so I'll definitely be getting those. I have the 3 Monster Hunter Sunbreak amiibo on pre-order coming in from Japan. I'm still on top of amiibo, guys. I never stopped this. I still have a complete collection, and I intend to keep it that way. So next up, I'm going to go ahead and show you 2 PS5 games that I got. My PS5 collection is incredibly small. In fact, up until now, it's just been Ratchet & Clank. This was my only PS5 game for months and months and months. Let me tell you, this was a great game, but this wasn't one of my pickups. These are some pickups. So I got a really good price on Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, which I actually already owned because, well, if you had it on PS4, then you could just upgrade to Intergrade on PS5 digitally for $10, which I did. But I wanted it physically. I'm a huge fan of this game. I love Final Fantasy. I love Final Fantasy VII. Love FF7R. I'm looking forward to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth next winter, whatever that means. But yeah, I ended up getting this used on eBay for, I think I only paid $20 for it. But the case was in terrible condition. This, as you can see here, is actually in pretty good condition, but that's because I did a case swap. So I went in my old PS4 games. I got like a NBA game that I didn't care much about that had a good case, and I did a case swap. So now the old case that was here is now on that NBA game, and the old NBA game case is here. And it helps that the PS4 and PS5 game cases are literally identical. It's not that there's no noticeable difference. I mean, Sony uses the exact same cases. They just never stopped. So yeah, I'm super happy to have this physically now, especially for the price I paid. This is a $70 game. All major PS5 games are $70. This one literally arrived today, and I'm super excited to have this. This is Kena Bridge of Spirits. And man, my microphone arm, there we go. So, man, this is just an absolutely beautiful game. I remember seeing the trailer for this when they were doing the PS5 reveal in late 2020, and it looks like an animated movie. It looks like something that Disney or Pixar would have made. It doesn't look like a video game, and that's a good thing. This is what I want for games to be like playing a high-quality animated film. So I've wanted this for a while. I finally was like, you know what? I'm now settled into my place. I need to play my PS5 more often, so I'm going to go ahead and get it. And I did. And I bought this brand new. If you want to support this developer, please buy the game brand new or buy it digital. Either works. Just to give them as much money as possible and to let them know as much as possible, hey, this is a great game. Make more games like this. Can you believe, I think a team of only like 12, something like that. A team of 12 people made this. That's nuts for how nice it looks. It is now installed on my PS5. I can't wait to play it. So yeah, 2 PS5 games to add to my collection. And this isn't like when I was collecting for the Switch where I'm going to try and get every single game ever. I'm definitely going to limit myself to the ones I want. There's still quite a few I want. I want Horizon Forbidden West. I want Spider-Man Miles Morales. I want Gran Turismo 7. There's a few PS5 games I want, but I'm trying to limit myself. So yeah. Anyway, now it's time to show off the final stuff, and of course you saw it in the thumbnail. You're probably really looking forward to the story of how I got this. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the very first issue of Nintendo Power, and oh man, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Can I flip this open at all? Not so well, man. you can get a bit of an idea, though. It even came with the poster. So this is the very first issue of Nintendo Power, which was a Nintendo fan club magazine. Think about, like, you know how GameStop has, what's it called? GamePro? No, it's not GamePro. Anyway, gaming magazines, right? They were huge in the 80s and the 90s. The Nintendo Power lasted all the way until the year 2012. That being said, the very first time I ever knew it existed was seeing an announcement on Bulbapedia that it was coming to an end in 2012. I didn't grow up on this. I actually didn't have any friends who had it, as far as I'm aware, but I found out it existed from the Angry Video Game Nerd episode. That's where I learned most about it. And after a while, I'm like, you know what? Collecting these sounds like it would be a lot of fun. There's just something about opening up an old gaming mag and seeing, like, all these pictures of stuff from way back when. Like, that's a walkthrough of The Legend of Zelda, stuff like that. It's cool to see people reviewing games back in their heyday, just to see what their opinions were of the games. It's cool to see all these, like, walkthroughs and stuff that's Contra. I mean, that's one of the best NES games ever made. And I just have a love of history, especially gaming history. So I've decided to start collecting Nintendo Powers. And let me tell you, this is probably the rarest. Well, actually, it's not even the rarest, but it's definitely the most expensive one. It's the one everyone wants. Okay, I got this for 20 bucks. No joke. That being said, I got it in a lot on eBay. You know how you buy multiple items? I got that and these two issues, which are issues 5 and 6, for 60 bucks total. So 20 bucks each. Okay. This by itself usually goes for double that by itself. So I got an insane deal. I don't know how no one else bid on it, but I'm not complaining either. But yeah, we also got issues 5 and 6 here. I don't remember which is which. Nintendo Power didn't really put out the issue number. You kind of have to guess. So this one's issue 5, this one's issue 6. I can only tell because I looked at the dates that they're dated. So, but hey, I didn't have issues 5 or 6 either, so that's 3 new issues to add to my collection there. I only got the lot mostly for issue 1, but hey, paying 20 bucks per issue for issues this old when Nintendo Power has really started to get expensive lately. Like, I think on average they're going for like 15 to 20 bucks even for the most common issues now. So I'm not complaining about getting them. And yeah, they're not in mint condition, but they're complete and they look nice, so that's all that matters to me. I got 2 more Nintendo Power issues to show off. This is issue number, gotta make sure I get this right, 178, which shows off Pokemon Coliseum. Let me go ahead and show it off there. Man, stupid microphone boom arm. There we go. So I am trying to prioritize getting Nintendo Power issues with Pokemon covers. That's my priority right now. Now I've got issue 1. I think I'm missing 6 or 7 so far that are Pokemon covers. And a lot of them that I'm missing are not cheap, but that's okay. You know me, I'm a huge Pokemon fan. You see the shirt? So, yeah. So I got issue 178 because it was one of the Pokemon issues I was missing. And then this one I put a joke bid on and won it for 3.5 bucks. This is issue number 265. Yeah, 265. So it looks like they were advertising, I think, Street Fighter 4 right here. And yeah, I just did a joke bid, you know, 3.5 bucks, free shipping. I was like, I'll bid 3.5 bucks, not a penny more. No one else bid, so I got it. I've won so many things on eBay because of that. So, yeah. But I'm extremely excited for that because now, thanks to these 5 issues of Nintendo Power, I have exactly 50 issues, which is awesome. And that sounds like a lot. It's only about 17% of the total library. But you know what? It's a hobby that I'm happy to pick up an issue every once in a while for cheap. And at very least, this is 5 new issues now that I get to look through and enjoy and really reminisce on what gaming felt like way back when. And that brings my game pickups to a close. I literally just started filming the outro, and I forgot that I had this. So, let me go ahead and properly show us on the camera there. You see all that? Okay, those are a lot of 30 Japanese Game Boy games. Again, joke bids. I placed a joke bid on eBay. I think I paid $20 for all 30 games. And, you know, they are Japanese, so a lot of them are going to be really hard to play. But then you got stuff like Dr. Mario here, which is perfectly playable without needing to know it. We got a Yoshi game. I think that's Yoshi's Cookie. And then we got, like, I don't even know what that is. And I'm not going to bother showing off all the games here. But there are some things in here, like this. This is Pokemon trading card game. And I actually know how that works, so I can play that if I wanted. We got Wario Land. Like, these are not trivial games. These are actually worth something. And I got all this for $20. Mario Land 2, which is awesome, which I have in English, actually. Completely separate Yoshi game. Maybe that one's Yoshi's Cookie and the other one's just Yoshi. I don't know. Here, this one is exciting for me. Look, it's Pokemon Yellow. No joke. That's a legit copy of Pokemon Yellow in Japanese, which is the whole reason I found this lot. I was looking for Pokemon just sorted by ending soonest, and this was a lot of games, and Pokemon Yellow was among them. Like what? How in the world? Look, there's the original Mario Land too. I gotta stop there, otherwise I'll actually show off every single game. But a lot of 30 Japanese Game Boy games. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these, aside from keep them and play them and enjoy them. Yeah, I'm glad I looked over and saw that, because I completely forgot I pulled that out. That's the whole reason I wanted to do a game pickups video, just to show off these random Japanese games I got. Anyway, so that will end today's video. Let me know what you picked up this month, and I don't know when I'm going to be doing another one of these, hopefully sometime soon. I think I might limit myself to maybe once a quarter, because I really can't imagine picking up that much interesting stuff every single month anymore. Anyway, I wanted to give everyone a big thank you for watching. It really means a lot that there's still an audience right now. So that'll bring today's video to an end. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.